with RN against ID, two very heavy-sided teams. So let's see what we've got. Let's get up high and see where we're going. So we can already see where the teams are looking for. We've got RN making a bolt for the B cap by looks on it, with Toyota Time checking that C cap. Let's have a go over the other side and see what ID are doing. ID also, oh, they're making a bolt for the A and B caps, and you can see there the E5 of Campon is looking towards that C cap. Shots being traded. Campon has been spotted. So we can see here, unfortunately my ping is pretty bad, and my FPS is only at 34 for the game for some strange and unbeknown reason. I don't know why. The FPS on the stream is fine, but the game FPS is very low. So we've got shots being traded into the center. We've got the IS4, the two IS4s there. I don't know why the FPS for the game is really low. It's set at 60, so I don't know about that. I'll check that out in a moment after this match. So To Love Stalin has been smacked already, but nothing to write home about. The teams are, wow, jockeying for a position. We've got De Trigger there in the IS4 who's been spotted by Radioactive. To Love Stalin is also spotted, so is Campon. There's a bit of a rotation, not much of the two 113s coming round. The T62A trying to get shots into the E5. I'm mindful of what's going on in the middle though. We've got the Mouses there. B cap is now being taken, but we've got two Mouses down this side for ID. One has now been spotted, that's LA. Frozen Flaky is going in though, so there's going to be a bit of a mouse battle going down, so we need to look at this at the moment. Not much going on at the A cap. The C cap, the T62A is just off the C cap. They've taken the B cap, so RN will start getting the points first, but not many. They're about 40 points ahead so far. The Mouse has been smacked a little bit. At the moment, however, you'd have to say that RN are in the commanding seat moreover than ID. Yamashiro is coming round in the 215B. There are shots still going in onto the Mouses in the B cap. They're trying to steal that B cap. The C cap was being taken by the T62. Now there's a bit of a push, so we need to get round for this push onto the C cap. They're going to push Toyota Time. That's a big push coming round. Toyota Time's going to be in trouble, but now there's a push on the B as well. The two Mouses are being pushed hard. Frozen Flaky is going down, and so is LA. There's a massive, oh, this is great stuff by RN. Really good rotation round to the middle, leaving the T62, and there goes Frozen Flaky in the Mouse. He is gone. LA is looking positively worse for wear. He's also now being focused. You have to say it looks like RD may have this one, although Jester is looking like he is in a bad position as the WZs come round. Jester is gone, but so is LA. So now we've got the WZs trying to take out the T62. Toyota Time is still there. The IS4's coming in. Oh, and Mr. Rowe is gone. You have to say here that RN looking positively. I mean, going down to this T62, is he going to survive? There are shots coming in from the T22. Radioactive is gone. That is really good stuff by the C62 Toyota Time. He's managed to hold in there. Campon is also gone. Now Game is being focused here. I'm not going to go over to IDS and the 11Z. Sorry, the 113. He's gone. It's looking like it's all over. And RN, oh, the T62 finally disappears. Toyota Time really doing good stuff there. Game is last, but they're going to lose on points anyway. It's basically 5 against 1. He's not in a good position, and it's all over. I will now check those settings because for some reason my FPS is very low. Fantastic stuff there by RN. not too bad. I mean, the T62A there, if you look, the T62A did his job of holding them all down. I'm just going to... I apologise for the FPS. The game is set at 60. I'm only getting 30. I don't know why I'm only getting 30. It's not normal. I'm normally getting the full 60. So let's get up high anyway into the back and see where they're going. So this time we've got to push round towards the C-cap with Alpha CK and the mouse going towards the middle, but RN are pushing around to that C-cap. We can see there that ID, however, are looking to basically dominate the middle, although the Sheridan is coming around to the C. So let's have a look. The Sheridan is spotted by Isle of Stalin. He fires a missile, but it gets nowhere. You can see here ID are basically looking to dominate that middle section. This allows RN to take the C-cap, so they will start accumulating the points first. Yamasiro has been smacked a little bit, but nothing to write home about. Now we've got the A-cap going, which we expected. We've got Alpha CK here on his own in the mouse. He's just holding that line. You can see the entire clan of ID is there, but here comes the push. I mean, it's a slight push round. We need to get over to Toyota time. He's going to push round in the T62 and try and get them all spotted. He's not managed it, but the rest of the clan of RN have spotted them. So we're going to get back over here because they're going to be moving down. So A and B cap are now taken. We've still got Alpha CK there. If we look, we've got D Trigger moving around in the IS-7 to try and give that mouse some support. So the two caps, so ID are going to be accumulating the points a lot quicker. We can see here that, just get over to ID because they're literally accumulated towards the back of the map, just trying to defend the two caps that they've got. And that's all they're trying to do now. We're looking... Oh, the mouse of Sayamaru is pushed into the B cap, but he's had to push back because they are really defending those two caps ID. But we've got the IS-7 and the E5s pushing around towards the A cap. I'm not going to focus on the T62s at the moment. This is where the action is going to be on the A and the B caps, to be fair. So there are shots traded. Points are in favour of ID at the moment. They are in need, and everybody's pushing around to take it. They're pushing on to the IS-7 here of De Trigger, but he's got support from Yamasaro. It's going to be a bit of a brawl. It's 2 against 5 realistically. And there, oh, and it's tank for tank, but points are still in favour of ID. Now RN have lost 3 tanks. ID have dominated this one. They've had a better strat. They've lost another tank though. Linked is gone. Alpha CK is being focused, however. He's not long, I don't think. I think the Sheridan is going to be able to get him. Yes, he does. So it's now 3 against 5. It looks like this one's going to Team ID. They're now going to focus on Toyota time. The T62, although the Sheridan is going down to have a look at the mouse, it's pretty much... Oh, the mouse is about to go, so let's get down there. He's surrounded. Takikoma is trying to come in the CC2 to help him out, but I think it's a lost cause. There he goes. And just 1 tank left. It's the T62A of RN. This is a big turnaround by ID. A fantastic game. Really good stuff. They're going to get it on points even if they don't take Takikoma out. He's doing a valiant last stand there in the T62A, but it's not going to be enough, as you can see, and that levels the scores quite nicely, in fact. So ID pulls it back. Looking at the teams there, you can see that Radioactive in the IS-4 and Gayam in the IS-4 really doing their stuff. Takakoma Mashai in the T-62 also doing his best, but he was just overwhelmed. Seeing both very heavy. I'm expecting the T-62 and the Sheridan to take quick caps, and the majority of everybody else going towards that city. But you never know with the professionals. They have a habit of doing strange tactics at the best of times. Let's go to by and see where they're going. So already, as I thought, you've got the T-62A of Toyota Time heading towards that quick cap at A. The IS-4s, as I thought, are moving towards the city. Let's have a look over the back and see what ID are doing. Well, the Sheridan, as I thought, is getting that quick cap. But the rest of the team are just holding back a little bit. You can see they're not expecting anything to come down through the old ruins. And they are expecting either something through the middle or into the town. So we're going to go with the Sheridan because he's got covered by the object. And the Sheridan is looking for, to Love Stalin has been spotted, but so is Kampon and so is Yamasaru of RN. No shots are traded yet though. We've got here Kampon. He is basically looking for any push into that C cap or over that middle zone. They know that no one's going to be flanking them as such, although the T-62 Toyota Time is making a move up into those ruins, but linked there in the IS-4 has got that covered just in case. So Yamasaru does get smacked round a little bit, nothing much to write home about. If we just pull back, you can see the positions that the teams have taken. You've got the 268 here of LA just covering both the middle and that right flank into the C cap. The AMX-50 is also covering the middle and anything going into the city. The Sheridan is now moved up to try and counter the T-62. And we've got the IS-4 and the 113 here, but looking to rotate around a little bit. Now, when we go over to RN, we've got To Love Stalin is poised to get into that C cap, with the other two IS-4s sitting in reserve to give him cover, hoping that when those tanks come round from ID, that they can get shots in. And that's the idea. You've got Yamasaru there in the IS-4 really getting smacked around a bit. He's lost quite a few hit points, just not yet half. And the AMX-50 and Radioactive have also taken shots on ID. Now we've got the IS-4s of D-Trigger moving into Isle of Stalin, so we need to get round to the side here. He's going to try and take the C-cap, but you can see there Kampon and Gayam are covering that area. They're not being able to, they need to try and reset the cap if they can. They do. They managed to get a shot into Isle of Stalin. So he's giving up on the bases. There's no point. There's a rotation though from ID, and let's get over there because they're rotating round. I'm going to leave the IS-4s in the city for the moment. They are rotating round to try and put pressure onto the A cap. At the moment, ID are upon points. The Sheridan is making a big rotation round, he's mindful of that T-62, which is spotted. Now ID are making a big push towards A-cap. They're trying to take the A-cap. Montake 1 is trying to get round there in a 113, but he's going to get smacked for his troubles. You can see here what's going on. You got Mr. Rose, my president, is really in a bad way. I'm going to get down there because he is sort of surrounded by everybody. So is Kampon. The IS-4s move round, and there goes Jester. Jester is gone, but Kampon is also gone. So even on points at the moment, on guns on the battlefield, Montake 1 is looking worse for wear, but so is Mr. Rose, my president, and we've just lost Toyota Time, and we've lost Yamasaru. There goes LA. So at the moment, guns do favour ID along with hit points, along with points. ID have firmly got control of this. It's 3 against 4. If they can get rid of Alpha CK, although To Love Stalin is coming in to try and outmanage, so is D-Trigger. They don't get there in time, and there goes Alpha CK. De Trigger, though, and To Love Stalin are looking in a good position. Cap points firmly in the favour of ID. Radioactive coming round in that Sheridan, trying to put shots into the IS-4 of De Trigger. Gayam is about to go, though. Oh, no, he doesn't, because To Love Stalin goes first. Now it's just De Trigger on his own. He manages to take out Gayam, but you have to admit, it's looking pretty bad for De Trigger. Cap points are firmly in the favour of ID. RN are in trouble here. De Trigger's trying to get out of there. He's on a load. But the AMX-50s also, he's going to ram him, and there we go. So, ID pulling it back after their initial loss on the first map. Some outstanding stuff there. Really good strategy by ID. They took their time. They positioned themselves well, and they used the meta there to their advantage. To Love Stalin did all he could, but just wasn't enough. And as you can see there, 17,400 damage dished out by ID against the 13,348 of RN. Pro teams is difficult because they work on these strats constantly. And, wow, you never know. So let's get a pie into the back of the map. So, all blind shots going in already by the Object 140s. The Object 140s E22 are going to try and quick cap the B as we expected. And I'm expecting the Sheridan. No, the Sheridan is not. The Sheridan is going to the middle to spot up, and he spots up Toyota time. So, there's no quick capping. We've got a 113 and an IS-7 on the A cap. They're not taking the B cap. You can see that the T22 Toyota time is bugging out. They're moving around to the middle. IS-7 is going down there really nicely. I mean, that's a ballsy move. Get up to that A cap, that B cap, sorry. Gets a nice shot into Montake 1. They're not trading though. At the moment, Campon and the Sheridan is the only one who's been smacked. You can see that Toyota time in the T22 has gone down and taken the C cap, so he's got that covered. But what you've got here is ID is trying to basically dominate the middle ground, which is an interesting strat. Campon in the Sidewinder is now moving around. I don't know if he's going to try and get onto the T22. He's just going to hold that corner. But as you can see here, got the IS-7 and 1-3 again, and Mr. Rose, my president, rotating back around. In fact, the entire team is rotating back around towards the C-cap area. Radioactive is spotted in the IS-7. We've got RN making a rotation towards the back of the map and into the, I'm assuming, around to the A-cap position. The IS-4s and the Sheridans now taking position in the city. Oh, LA gets smacked for his troubles. The Sheridan is going to take the C-cap away from them, though. But look at this. Montake, To Love Stalin, and Yamasaro here. They are looking to get into that A-cap, and they're going to. You got Radioactive and Mr. Roma, President, though, trying to cover that A-cap area with IDS rotating back around. It's an interesting strategy, I must admit. So it's a bit of a stalemate. So cap points now are in the favour of ID again. They've taken the C-cap. They've got the two IS-4s and the Sheridan in the city, making sure that any push on that C-cap is covered. Points, hit points wise, are in the favour of ID. Alpha CK has just been smacked. We're going to go down here because we've got to move from the T22 onto the Sheridan. So I'm going to get down there because this is where we're going to see some trading maybe. No, it's a bit of a runaround. The Sheridan's getting out of there. In fact, they're trying to get onto the mouse, so we need to get over to the mouse now. It's a good move. Look at this rotation from the IS-4s and the Sheridan, trying to get around the back of the mouse and the IS-4 of De Trigger. They're doing really well. However, at the top of the map, the 1-1Zs are in trouble. You can see here there's a big push. Mr. Rose, my president, in the IS-7 is about to lose out, I think. He's on a one-shot. Yes, there he goes. So Mr. Rose, my president, is gone. But Takikoma in the Object 140 is gone also. Points favour ID. Radioactive is in trouble, but he has got Gayam and IDS in support. Can he get some shots in? Doesn't matter. They've got it on points in any event. Team ID steal all 3 bases and get the points. Interesting strat. I would have thought that RN had the upper hand there, but losing those bases didn't help them, as you can see. Damage wise, it's not much in it really. De Trigger and Yamasaru doing the lion's share of the work, whereas the Radioactive and IDS doing the lion's share of the work on Team ID. The rest of the teams looking around that B cap, but again, you never know, I'm afraid. Not with these plays and not with these professional teams. So let's get up high and see what we've got. So looking at the map from an overview, we've got the T22 and the T62 Takakoma and Toyota Time heading towards that C cap, and we've got the Sheridan and the T22 of ID also moving over there. So we need to get over there because there is going to be some trading, and the rest of the teams, as you can see, as expected, are taking positions around the B cap area. Radioactive in the T22 for ID is jumping into the C cap already, but Takakoma is coming in. Crampon in the sidewinder there, he may be overwhelmed a little in a moment. He's got tanks all around him. Dearie me. Radioactive is had to move out of the C cap. He's being pushed by Takakoma. Yamasaru in the E5 is also pushing him. He's going to stay on the cap though. As you can see there, Radioactive is gone. Oof, that's gotta hurt. So ID have already lost a tank. Hit points are in the favour at the moment of RN. Campon managed to get out of there, but now we've got a bit of a brawl in the middle area, which is to be expected. And there's shots going in left, right, in the centre. Alpha CK looks out of position, but he's surrounded by another 2 IS4s of his team. They get rid of Linked. The MX-50 of IDS is trying to rotate round. He is on a load, so he has got a full clip. He manages to take out to Love Stalin. He's still got one in the... Oh, and there goes Alpha CK. That's a blow. So it is a bit of a brawl, but they've just lost Campon and Gayam. So, and LA is also looking like he's about to be going out of the game very shortly. It's just a big brawl in the centre, which we expected. There goes LA. It's now 2 against 5. Monte 1 is a one shot. He's not going to last long, but these AMX-50s are on their long reloads. In a moment, they've got one shot in Mr. Rowe. Now he's on his long reload. IDS is on his long reload. I don't think they're going to last much longer. The AMX, the T62 can take him, and Mr. Rowe is my president as the last man standing. Let's get down there, because he's the last man, and there it is, all over. RN bring it back on Mayan Ruins. Brings the score to 3-2. As you can see there, Toyota Time in the T62 really doing his stuff. IDS also in the AMX-50 for ID, doing some sterling work, but once they're on that reload, they're on that reload. So it'll be interesting to see if the strats do change or they're going to do the same thing. Let's get up and to the back straight away and see what's going on. So RN this time are looking to probably move up towards that A-cap area, whereas ID again, they're also doing the same thing. Looking at it from a big overview, Toyota Time is going down into the C-cap as expected. There is a lot of activity in the middle, but the bat chat is looking... Oh, that's a ballsy move by Linked and the IS4 into the B-cap. They're taking the A-cap though, and they've got the T68 coming round to try and help out. If he can take that B-cap, that is ballsy. That's a difficult cap to steal back. They've already got the A-cap. RN have got the C-cap. He's got out. Linked is getting out of there. They're pushing through, however, onto the ISs. Alpha CK here is pretty isolated. If he can get out of there, yes he can. Trigger and Montake, though, are down here looking at... Oh, IDS gets a big smack as he comes round. Hit points, however, at the moment, slightly in favour of ID. Oh, they were in favour, they're not anymore. Now in favour of RN. So we've got the AMX-50 now on his big reload. The Batchat of Campon trying to come round. Oh, he's getting smacked for his troubles. Campon is going to go, but the AMX goes first. IDS is gone. Campon is doing his best to get out of there. They take out the trigger. Yamasaro in Toyota time are looking worse for wear. If the mouse can get Yamasaro out of the game, as we can see, Campon is gone in the Batchat. So as Toyota time. Now Gayam is on his own. There's a bit of a... We get over here though. Yamasaro is looking... Oh, and there we go. Alpha CK is gone. Yamasaro is hanging in there by the skin of it. No, Yamasaro has gone. So, guns on the battlefield favour ID. To Love Stalin is looking the next. Oh, but that's a blow. As you can see there, Linked is... Gayam is gone. Linked is gone. Campon's gone. IDS is gone. There, To Love Stalin is gone. Montake 1, however, is still on his full HP. Takakoma in the T-22 is the one they're going to focus. You can see there they're completely ignoring Montake. Getting round to that T-22, gets rid of the T-22. It's now 3-on-1. You have to say that ID should be able to take this one. Montake can do a valiant last stand, but he is losing on points. That's a big roll from the T60, from the 268 into Montake. Montake is doing all he can, but he's not going to last much longer, I'm afraid. And there we go. Mr. Rowe is my president, finishing him off. So, Team ID take it to 4-2. You can see there, Mr. Rowe, my president, and Radioactive in the Mouses doing the lion's share. Montake and Takakoma in the IS-4 and the T-22 respectively doing what they could. But look at the hit points here. Those Mouses with their 3000 HP